Hey guys, welcome back to, we're still building in Barnacle Bay, by the way. You guys let me get out of here without building them a wedding venue. So I gotta make sure I get this done. I actually took the wedding venue that's over from, whatchamacallit, from Riverview, and I'm just kind of modifying it and fixing it up a little bit. We're gonna just switch a few things around, and we're gonna put it over here as well, and then that way they can use it. But this lot, I'll show you the lot in just a minute. We're gonna go ahead and actually do something a little bit different here. We're gonna pull this out a little bit. Let's go ahead and do, I'm going to need, let's see, 1, 2. That's probably going to be enough. All right, we'll go ahead and do that. I'm going to take you. Let's go ahead and move you. Do the same thing you did there, you little sneaky people. All right, go ahead and do this. Go do this. And do that. We're gonna copy. We're gonna copy as best we can. All right, there we go. And we're gonna pull it like this. And we're going to do the same thing over here. We're going to make another little kind of section just like that. We're going to copy you. Let's see, move you down, you down, you down. I mean, I have a plan for this. I'm hoping it's working the way I want it to. It might not be. I don't really want this to go out. There's no way for them to go out anyway, so I really don't care. I could close it up. So we're going to go ahead and close it up. There's really no reason to leave it open. Let's get this out of here. Trying to think if I want to take all that out or not. I think I did. This section over here, I've got a purpose for it. That's why I'm leaving it like that with the. It's going to be kind of goofy looking, but hey, that's okay. I can live with goofy looking. All right, we're going to move you because I'd rather have you. I think this is not flat, is it? Doesn't look flat, but it is. That stupid building is driving me nuts. We want the actual view of the ocean, so we don't want to actually be looking right there at a big rock, but we want to look at the ocean. So we're going to move the podium or the wedding arch over there, and let's go ahead and move you guys, get you guys in here as well. The color scheme worked really well too as far as the blue. I don't mind the color scheme one bit. Let's get you guys up a little bit. I don't know if they need to be that far back, but they're fine. Not that they're ever going to sit. They just normally come stand right there in front of you and drive you nuts. Like, go away. All right. I swear that looks like it's on an angle. Oh, it is on an angle. It's sloped. All right. Well, so no wonder that's as far as I could go back. Can I go forward any? Nope. All right. So hopefully that's not going to cause any issues. I hope not. But as long as the chairs go in, we're okay. And I could always go in here and I could change out the color scheme so that it doesn't look like the same venue, but it's fine. Like I said, I don't really care so much about it. I'm going to slide these back. Tell you what, instead of doing it the hard way, let's do it the easy way. We're going to slide them back by one. Yeah, they're going to be a little bit further away from the actual arch, but that's the way it is in most weddings. You're not like right on top of them anyway. Let's go and put you over here. I bet you I can't do it. You know what? I'm going to flatten that. Going to drive me nuts if I don't flatten it. Let's go ahead and just try to do that. It'll be under terrain tools. Let's see if we can flatten some terrain. Let's see if I can get all. Whoops. Don't do that. Alright, that should be okay. Let's see if I can flatten all of this. Alright, that should cover us. We should be okay. At least for what we need. At least I hope we are. Oh yeah, much better. Much better. Alright, I don't feel bad now. Alright, let's go ahead and put this one over here. Put you over here on this side. Give you your lights. And we'll go ahead and give you your lights. Is that about even? Yeah, that's about right. Okay, we're going to put these back behind. Alright, right behind that. Put these over here behind you. Okay. So we've got this over here set up. We've got a wedding pavilion over here for them. We do have a table. I don't think I ever put in like the buffet and all that. I don't think I put in like all the different stuff like I should have. Yeah, I was thinking something different. So what we're going to do is we're going to actually provide them with their stuff over here. So instead of putting the wedding cake over here, we're going to put the wedding cake over on this side. We're going to get rid of this table. I'm just putting it away for right now. Let's go ahead and take a flattening tool. Let's see if we can flatten this whole thing out. It's not going to let me flatten that. Probably because I have that table on it. No, it's because of those tiles. Alright, so let's go ahead and do this. Let's get rid of the tiles. If we get rid of those, And if we get rid of this because I don't need it, I wonder if it'll let me flatten some terrain now. There you go. That's the way you do it. All right. So let's go ahead and flatten the whole thing because I don't want to actually have to mess with any of it again. All right. So there we go. Flat lot. I love flat lots. It is perfect. The lot I'm going to show you is, all right, let's go ahead. I'll roll back in just a minute. Let me go ahead and pull this back over here. I want to actually still make a little bit of a divider. No, I don't want to go that close. I want to go like that. No, I'm not sure if I like that at all. I don't like that at all. Why do I only have... Did I get rid of... I did get rid of that. What was I doing? What did I do wrong? I did something... Oh, no, I know what I did. Okay, well... we got rid of tiles. Well, we only got rid of the tiles up here. We didn't get rid of anything over here. That's fine. I guess I could make a few more. It's kind of weird. I don't like the way the tiles are right here. But we're going to go ahead and just do this. And then I think it's, if I'm doing right, it's Alt F. There we go. That should work. Alright, that'll work. Okay, we're going to go ahead and get the wedding stuff out real quick. Let's go over here into build by. It shouldn't take us too long because now that we know where all that stuff is, at least I think we do. Let's go ahead and get you your buffet table, which is this one right here. I'm just going to grab the stuff out. I'm not actually putting it out where it needs to be yet. Alright, you guys told me where that last one was. Second row. We used this one last time, and I like that one a lot, so we're going to pull that one out. We're going to go ahead and grab our table, which, where is that table I like? It's right here, I think. Yep. Get our table, and let's go ahead and grab some color. So we're going to take the color out. I don't want the actual wood, I just want the color. So let's go ahead and grab the color and put it over here, because we're going for a blue theme, and we'll just flip that around. I need you over here. Alright, now we're going to do the same thing with this color right here, and nope, I want it over here. So a little darker on that one than I thought, but it's okay. I can live with it. I go ahead and go with this one. And I forgot that other table, by the way. Is that right? Must be the must just be the reflection because it doesn't look right, but it's the same color. So it's because it's a different fabric. I gotcha. Well, that's fine. I'll live with that. All right. The only other thing I wanted to get was, let's see, there was another table we looked at, which you could do that one too. Where was that other one? Look, oh, there you go. So I say it looked just like it. Alright, let's go ahead and grab from you instead of the other one. Let's grab from you. Grab that blue. Put you on here. Perfect. Okay, now I'm going to try the same thing. For some reason that just didn't seem to work on this one, but let's see if it maybe makes a difference here. Perfect. That's the same table almost, but it's not. It's a little bit slightly different. Okay, so now we've got these. We need chairs, and they've got these chairs out here for this one just because that's what the venue came with. So I'm going to go ahead and stick with these chairs, even though normally I would do the one with the bows on the back. But we're going to stick with them. So let's put the buffet table over here, and I may have to actually get rid of this. I may have to get rid of this divider. I'm trying my best not to, but I might. Let's go ahead and put the... Do I want to have it just straight on? It looks kind of dull when it's straight on like that. Let's go ahead and actually make it a little bit more interesting with angles, because it put the cake is going to go over here, and we'll put the chocolate fountain maybe. Maybe we'll put the cake over here and the chocolate fountain in the middle. That'll work. Right, let's grab you some chairs so that all the chairs match, and they should go into here. We should be able to get 8 chairs in if we do it right. Alright, that one didn't fit. I didn't do it right. I mean, it fits, it just, I didn't put it under there. Alright, check to make sure if they all move together, then they're all attached, so you're good. And something tells me they're going to have an issue routing, so I'm just going to slide it that way. I know it's a little boring being straight on like that, but there shouldn't be a routing issue at that point. They should be okay. And I'm going to put you in the back a little bit, so that way at least You don't have to have the little arrow pointing the right way, but it just drives me nuts when it doesn't. Not in the fence. Not inside the fence. Okay. The other thing we're going to take care of is back over here with the kitchen stuff. I believe we found our chocolate thing right here. What else do we want? Is there anything else we want? No. Chocolate it is. So put the chocolate one there, and let's change up that base. Let's go ahead and get you the white. Okay. I'm debating on this fence right here. I'm kind of thinking this fence needs, or this shrubbery needs to go, and some of this tile needs to go too. So that's kind of, but this part right here is fine. I like the landscaping. So I'm thinking we just go ahead and get rid of the fencing right here because it really doesn't have much of a purpose. But here's what we're gonna do. I got you. We'll continue this pattern right here. We'll make this to where it's actually poor people can actually eat on top of pavement. We're gonna kind of make this into an actual area that they should use. Alright, let's go ahead and put you over here like this. And shoot, you're so close. Tell you what, why don't we just not do that? We'll do this over here. Back you up. They should be able to get around all that, and it should be okay. So if we do it this way, it should be fine. So at least I would think it would be, and it kind of gives it a purpose. I don't know. I think it looks better as well. So I think it will be. So that to me looks like a pretty decent venue, and we've got all of the major essential pieces that we needed. For those of you who didn't watch Riverview last night, this is my Riverview lot. And I just put it in the gazebo. They do have they've got a stereo, so you have to change the music and turn it on when you want. I didn't give them any of the fun decorative stuff. I didn't think about it. I probably could have. I could have gone in here to late night. Let's take a look. Could have given them some interesting stuff that they could use. At least give them the global lights. Let's see, large floor. I want this one. I don't think you can, not in the gazebo. So, good deal. Glad I didn't do it because can't do it anyway. I could give them the effects machines, but really, this is fine. This is more than enough. So, looking at this, one other thing I want to do for them is because it's going to be kind of dark, especially because I like to do the nighttime weddings. Let's just go ahead and give them some lights around here. Let me go ahead and grab a few of these torches. Torches will be enough. Put one over here. We'll put one over here. Oops, I wanted it somewhere else, but that's okay. I'll go back and fix it. One over here. One here. I don't think I really want to go too many. I've gone with too many already, but that's okay. I just want to actually move this one, and then we'll take a look at it at night and see what it looks like. Okay, turning the lights off. That is lit up. They can definitely see. I think I've gone too far with the lights over here, though. I don't think they need this one. And I don't think they really need this one. Well, you know, they actually did probably need that one. I don't know, maybe not. But let me go back and put that one back in and see how that changes. Yeah, that's fine. I think that's okay. They don't need to have them on every one of those things. But I think that's actually a pretty good lot. And has a great view at night. So we've got a wedding venue that we can use. So I like it. Now, I could put something on the ground here. You could put flowers and stuff on the ground underneath the underneath the seats and whatnot. I don't. But you could also do something else like this. You could take this rug and you can actually duplicate it a little bit and make it a little bit longer. Just gotta be careful because once it goes on top, it tends to take a different tone. So you gotta be careful with that. See if it changes in the daytime. See, now once it changes in the daytime, then it's okay. So now you change it at night, you see it's got that weird double tone. That's why I usually only use the one. But in the daytime, it looks great. It's just at night where it looks a little odd. So if I try to roll it back, maybe it won't look as bad at night this time. Still does. I don't know what it does. I don't know why it does that. It must be shadows, I guess. Maybe it's the shadows, or maybe it's these lights up here. Because if I did it over here, I'm just doing an experiment, so I'm sorry. I'm just doing a little experiment to see why this looks different at night. Now, it shouldn't have any effect by these shadows. It still looks a little off-tone, but I think it's basically by however whatever angle you're at is how you're going to get the different look. So, all right, you know what? Let's do it. I don't care at this point. All right, stick it in here. It's about as far as you're going to go. I don't think you really need to go much further back than that. I think that's fine. So, yeah, it may be a little off tone, but I can live with that. That is more than acceptable for me, especially if it's a daytime wedding. Then it's not really a problem at all. So I don't think it's a big deal. All right, the only thing I really did that you guys didn't see is I actually took the exit out over here. There was an exit, and it doesn't really look bad over here, except I want to move this over to the center. And then see, how about we do have outhouses over here, so they do have a bathroom. And then over here, I took this exit out, but really I don't need to even highlight it. So let's go ahead and just get rid of these exits right here. Get rid of these. And then nobody would even know, especially if we took this. Hold on. Alright, if I got it. And if we do our little Alt F deal, let's see. Alright, Alt F, please. There we go. Now nobody would even know. So there, no big deal. So we've got ourselves a nice little venue here, and this doesn't actually match. It looks all really kind of crazy, but when you're on the lot, it doesn't really matter. Everything's there. It's functional, and we should be able to look at it. All right, I'm going to go up here. I'm going to show you where this lot is. I'm sure you probably already figured it out, but it's that one lot that I said way at the very end that I was going to actually show you where it was. This one is a little bit bigger than the gazebo that's in whatchamacallit, that's in Riverview. So I'm going to share this one out, but I'm going to write in there that this one doesn't fit in Riverview. So if you tried to place it there, it won't work. This one only will fit in Barnacle Bay. But I'll share both of them, so that way if you happen to want it, but make sure you understand which one goes where. So in fact, I'm going to change the title of it, and I'm just going to say the gazebo, Barnacle Bay. That way, if you're looking at it, you won't have to sit there and have to go look at the description to figure it out. So there you go. But again, if you try to place this in Riverview, it's not going to fit. You're going to drive yourself nuts. So just use the one that I've got in Riverview, which the only thing I'm going to probably do is I'm going to go back to the one in Riverview, and I may try to add in those buffet tables. So I may have to go back. It's on my note. It's on my list. All right, return to our setup. You saw where it's at. We're going to go ahead and save our game, and I'm ready to go get started on Bridgeport. So, but yeah, Bridgeport's going to be easy. There's not a whole lot for us to actually do. Mostly what I do is just kind of like little odds and ends here and there, but it's been a while since I've actually updated it, so I'm not sure. But I'm trying to make sure that in every town, if you haven't noticed, I'm trying to make sure that I have a wedding venue of some sort so that they can actually go to. So none of them are out there, though. I haven't put any of them out on the Sims 3 site yet, so I haven't shut the game down, because you got to shut the game down before you can actually upload. So right now I've got them ready to go. They're just, when I hit that share button, all it does is it gets them in the queue so that as soon as I download, hit the button, and then they can start going. But I got to look at them because I may make a few tweaks and changes. So if I don't upload them right away, that's why I'm just making sure that I didn't fix or change or do something. And some of them I want to just go through and do a real quick run through with the sim and just see that they're working before I do it. So, because I'd hate to send something out there and you guys are like, it doesn't work. Like, I'm sorry. It just makes me feel bad. All right. So Barnacle Bay. Bridgeport. Bridgeport. There's a lot of stuff that came later on in the game, and it's unfortunate because we could have really used it in Bridgeport. Sometimes you wish that they would actually release certain packs towards the end, but then they never go back and pull stuff from expansion packs and drag it into other ones. So, it's always got to be just base game stuff or the new stuff that they're releasing. So, unfortunately, a lot of our clubs could use some updates. I don't know how much I'm going to update here. I will tell you that it's going to be... It may be long. We may be here a while, or it may be short. Who's calling me? Oh, please don't call me right now. I don't need to deal with that conversation right now. You're gonna have to wait. You're just gonna have to wait till later. Sorry, it's every night. I get the same calls that I just don't want to hear, and I feel bad, but It's okay. I'll call you back. I don't even know what time it is. I got to make sure I have a decent night's sleep because I got to get up early. Oh, please. All right, guys. Hold on a minute. I'll be back in just a second.